Lesson 2. Computer, its generation. Computers are prevalent in all the fields of our day-to-day life. It has made our life easier and more comfortable. But this all have not been possible at once. As we have learned in the previous chapter, today's modern computer has come in existence after a long journey of inventions and discoveries, that is known as the generations of computers. In other words, each development phase of computer is referred as the generation of computer. The first generation of computers 1942 to 1955, the vacuum tube years. In the first generation of computers, thermonic valves or vacuum tubes were used. Those computers used machine language for instructing the system. The computers of the first generation were very large in size. Those computers were very expensive but slow and often undependable. Those computers had a minimum memory capacity of around 20 KB and speed of 300 IPS. In the first generation of computers, paper tapes and punched card were used as secondary storage device. Following are the examples of first generation computers. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Variable Arithmetic Computer. UNIVAC, Universal Arithmetic Computer. The second generation of computers 1956 to 1965, the era of transistors. The invention of transistors revolutionized the world of electronics in 1946. In this period, transistors were more reliable than tubes. They occupied less space. During this period, magnetic cores were also invented for storage. In this period, the capacity of memory was around 128 KB and speed was 300 IPS. High-level languages, HLL, for example, Fortran, Algol, was developed. Following are the examples of second generation computers: IBM 1401, IBM 7094, CDC 3600 and UNIVAC 1108. The third generation of computers 1966 to 1975, the era of integrated circuits. The integrated circuits IC replaced the transistors. The inventors of integrated circuits were Jack St. Clair, Kibley, and Robert Noisy. The third generation computers proved to be highly reliable, a bit less expensive and faster. During this generation, mainframe computers were developed. For example, IBM 360 series, ICL 1900 series. The capacity of memory was around 1 MB and the speed was 1 MIPS. During this period, some mini computers were also developed. For example, ICL 2903, CDC 1700. This period witnessed the areas of application concentrated mainly education, business, science, and engineering. The fourth generation of computers, 1976, present the era of microprocessor. The beginning of this generation of computers was marked by the advent of microprocessor chip. The Intel 2004, the first microprocessor of the world, was invented by Dr. Ted Hoff, engineer with the Intel Corporation. This technology is considered as very large-scale integration VLSI. In this era, magnetic core memories were replaced by semiconductor memories. The powerful operating system developed with the processing speed, faster access, and increased memory capacity. The programming languages used were C, C++, Java. The fifth generation of computers, today, tomorrow, the era of artificial intelligence. During this period, working on speech recognition is in progress. Technology will change. Science fiction objects like artificial intelligence and robotic engineering will be used by the end of this century. Points for review. Valves and vacuum tubes were used in the first generation of computers. Transistors were invented during the second generation of computers. Integrated circuits were used in the third generation of computers. The fourth generation of computers witnessed the advent of microprocessor chip.